Hello everybody and welcome back to Casual Gamer Oz as we move now into the final quarter of races in Season 5 on F1 2017. It's real make or break time for us as we try and get out of Toro Rosso or at Suzuka. Circuit that we really have struggled to do well in the past. Our best qualifying here, 14th. You have to go way back to Season 2 of F1 2016 for that to happen, and we're going to get into this now. And I'm going to feel that 14th would be a highlight for me, but considering they want us in 12th. So that's not going to happen. We're going to fail that one miserably. So fingers crossed that we can at least get a non-last place on the grid so that we can spring a surprise maybe in the Grand Prix itself, as we need to maintain this momentum if we want to get the hell out of Toro Rosso for Season 6, which of course we do. And whoa, I'm going to get a big slide coming out of that one there. That is definitely going to cost me some time. Just don't have the confidence here in Suzuka to carry the speed through these corners, and that always costs me the time, particularly in that opening section. It's one of those rare tracks where I, much like the second half of the circuit, more so than the first half, a lot of the times on these circuits I find myself liking or doing better in the opening half rather than the second half, and this is sort of completely the opposite in Suzuka. Oh god, this is just terrible. The problem is too, we're actually not that far behind in terms of our overall speed and time. It's just I'm just driving terribly. 17th at the moment, which is not last, but it's nowhere near where we need to be, sadly. 15th, that's alright. Drop straight back down to 17th, 16th, 15th. Okay, well, it's going to fail. It's going to fail for Jeff, but I'm happy with that. It's kind of like Singapore. I think we were meant to be 12th, but we ultimately failed. But hopefully shouldn't affect us too much. Vettel, of course, has a 3-race lead in the championship, so he can really solidify himself in this one. But we'll keep an eye on that, and hopefully we can spring a surprise going to Suzuka. And we're going to do that now. And just reminding you, because we're little bastards, we're going to have flashbacks possibly. So we've got it. Qualifying's not too bad. I guess I could have used some flashbacks there in qualifying, but more so the flashbacks in race trim, because we're obviously going to try and go up as high as we can. We've had 9 consecutive points finishes heading to this. 2 of them, admittedly, we did use flashbacks. 3 of them, actually, if I'm being honest. Obviously, I lied in Britain and came clean with that. Losing ground there, and well, we have only lost favour with Williams, Force India, Renault and Haas, and we gained favour with McLaren and Sauber. Okay. Alright. Let's do this. Once we're done with Japan, we are really then through to some races that I do well at. Alright, I'm going to have some coffee here. Just don't mind me. Got to keep myself alert. Now, you're probably wondering, in terms of a lot of these videos, particularly Seasons 3, 4 and 5, why some of them might all kind of have a lot of similarities in terms of the fact that the way they're done and that. I will say, I've actually recorded Seasons 3, 4 and 5 basically back-to-back and not put any of these up online. So at the time of recording this, I haven't put 3, 4 or 5 up online, so you haven't seen them. At least well, you would have by the time you heard my voice, but in terms of the time frame of these. So, we're on the outside, bugger. I've just kind of been pushing them through for you, so that's kind of what I've been doing. I just thought you'd want to know that. Bit of behind the scenes there, not that you probably care, but that's why some of these might be a little bit on the higgledy-piggledy side in terms of content and viewpoints. Now, what are we doing here into Turn 1, people? Whoa, Sauber. As we... Whoa! Yikes, teammate. Oh, don't clip your front wing. You don't want to lose any front wing here in Suzuka. For sure you don't. I mean, you don't want to at any circuit, but Suzuka's definitely one, which is up there as one of the many you don't want to. Whoa, we've got a good run on this Sauber. I have to take him. There's no way I can't after that speed differential. He's going to get me back on the outside. Oh, he's gone off. Whoa, I'm nearly on the back of my teammate. Oh, how did that Sauber hold on to that? I have no idea. And how did I hold on to that? I have no idea either. Oh, whoa. Hello. Hello, Magnussen. How are you? Good? Sucking some balls, are you? Cool. Oh, God. That's nerve-wracking. That is so nerve-wracking. Oh, a bit of a slide there. That didn't feel good. We've got Stroll. We haven't seen Stroll in a while in this game, have we? How you doing, Lance? I had a good few battles with you a couple of seasons ago. And I've got a bit of speed on him here. Why do they expect you to lift off the throttle there? I don't know. Oh, Remain there, please. Oh, God, I went there again, didn't I? Oh, God, it's tight. Oh, I nearly just took my wheel off there. Surely I'm going to out-drag Stroll here. Keep it in rich mode for the time being. Just until we get settled. Oh, Lance. Good move, my friend. Well done. Last of the late breakers. And you think they don't know how to outbrake you here in F1 games by Codemaster. That was brilliant. That was thoroughly well done by the teenager. Well, he wouldn't be a teenager anymore at this point of the game, would he? Season 5? Be about 23, wouldn't he? Calculations are correct. Obviously, we're not on track for points here, but we're still on track to finish ahead of our expected position. So we're not going to lose too much sleep here. Can't get points. It'll break our streak, but again, this is similar to Monaco. We got 17th out of 17 to be expected in Monaco, and we were satisfied with that. If I get 12th here after being expected to be 13th, I will be satisfied with that. Particularly coming into the last 4 races of the season. Whereas I feel I can easily win Mexico and Brazil if I get a good qualifying. I don't see why I need to be too disappointed with a potential 12th place here. Whoa, 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 my goodness, that's tight. Make that 11th position at the moment. Whew. We're going to have to revert to standard, though. Oh, my goodness. Gives you a heart attack, this game. Obviously, if I really did have a heart attack, then you would never see these videos. And I'm sure it'll be my dad watching these, being sad about the fact that I'm dead. Hi, Dad. I didn't mean to die. It was a heart attack. I got too excited playing these games. And if I've died playing this game with a heart attack on a different season, and I've kind of called this out for the future, then I hope at least these get a lot of views and I've become famous in death. Clearly it's not working for me when I'm living. Anyway, stop being so morbid, Benjamin. So we're closing in on the Hulk. 2 laps, we could possibly do it if we can maintain this speed. I mean, one thing we'll say about Suzuka, it's a high-speed circuit, and we've got the fastest car in terms of the engine. So, you never know, we could sneak into a point here. I'm not going to hold my breath, because then I'd die. Just put into rich mode on the back straight here, through to 130R. We're pulling away ever so slightly from Remain. He's remaining there. Oh, Ben, stop it. Seriously, Ben, just stop it. That's why no one likes you, because you do shit like that. Oh. Alright. Blister this baby up. Rich mode it into the penultimate lap. If we can get close enough to these two for the final lap. And who knows? Who the fuck knows? We can dive bomb down in that final chicane on the last lap. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Knowing that I can utilize those evil flashbacks at this point of my career, and who knows? We're gaining, although Romain is gaining on me too. Well, it doesn't really look like we've gained too much, as that's about the same pace we were last lap around, wasn't it? toying with this rich mode on and off. I'm going to maintain it up this back straight. Sorry if I'm a bit quiet there, folks. Just, again, switching focus. Oh, we can't really keep this up. We're down to 0.11. That's not enough to be using it this much. I'm going to accidentally cut across here just to gain myself an advantage. Yeah, alright, I know that's cheating, whatever. Standard revs. Can't sustain that. Last lap. Can we close in enough to get some points here? We're one place off a point. One place off, continuing this points finishing streak. And of all places, bloody Japan. Oh, I have to release the throttle there. It was either go into the gravel or release the throttle, and I know what option's better. And you know what option's better. A lot closer this time around into the hairpin. Rich mode has to go on here. Big speed difference. Not going to help by running wide. We hold on to it here. Alright. Should be able to get him into the last chicane. Should be able to get him. I'm going to put in standard. I can't maintain that. Whoa. I had to do that because I was going to go on the back of Hulkenberg. Dive bomb for a point. Oh. Didn't mean to go off. Oh, we've got it. We've got it. We're actually going to hold on for a point in Suzuka. What the hey? Yes! Oh, Jeff, you inconsiderate bastard. Give me more props than that. Come on. That makes it 5-10 consecutive points finishes. Oh, how did we get a point there? We did not deserve a point. And no flashbacks. No flashbacks. Oh, alright. Wow. Raikkonen wins it. Hamilton, Bottas, perfect for the championship as the top two rivals behind Vettel. Vettel gets fourth. But there you go. Let's have a look at the replay. And I think I got driver of the day there just before I cut Ant Davidson off. Excuse me, I'm just having some coffee here as we watch this replay. And alongside my team, oh, I back out of that one. Got a little bit too scared there. I think my confidence got a lot more. I want to see this Sauber. Definitely ran wide up here, didn't they? And I just had the speed on the Sauber. I felt the need to back off because it was a scary place to kind of go side by side with the car. But it's just, oh, how did I not lose my front wing there? Quick on the brakes there, wasn't I? Now watch this here. Coming into this section. It's about here that I'm like, oh, I should back out. No, but I've got no choice. I'm side by side around my teammate. And I'm going to push that Sauber. He goes off and somehow he catches that one. Good driving there. I think that's Verline, or is it Ericsson actually? And I'll get a few more cars up here into the hairpin, including my teammate. Oh, I nearly got Stroll there. I'll obviously eventually get Lancey. Anyway, alright. So, won't really affect my position in the championship because I only got 1 point. I actually dropped further back behind Danny Rick. Raikkonen goes up into second. So with 4 races to go, still 2 and a bit wins in clear is Vettel. And Hamilton nearly out of contention. Obviously everyone behind Hamilton is, including myself. But we'll see how we go. Now constructors, we're maintaining a nice little gap over Force India now. Sauber and McLaren still yet to score. Now let's go through here. Got an invitational coming up for you next, of course. And we'll see, obviously, how that goes. We're off to the US of A next, the Circuit of the Americas. Race that we've gotten podium at before. So, hopefully we can bring some success up there with that. As we just wait and see. What do we get here? Nice little boost of 119 points. We're nearly at the 1,000 mark to get our next little upgrade on the rear wing. I think we're up to that. So we get a first driver bonus of 16 points. And we're not going to gain too much on Sergio here because he finished ahead of us in the Grand Prix. We're within 3, but yeah, I think that's pretty gone. Red Bull only a slight bit. Ferrari, Mercedes a slight bit there too. Is that maybe the maximum you can go up? Because it doesn't really seem like that's moving too much forward after that, does it? But anyway. Alrighty. There's our invitational. Well, we're going to do that in a separate video for you, which you can watch in just a few moments. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment on us here on Casual Gamer Oz. We appreciate your company, and we'll speak to you in this invitational that you're about to see next. Good night.